Hey yo, what's going on guys? This is your boy Will Fresco, and in today's video we're gonna be taking a look at 5 more horrifying creatures coming to Subnautica Below Zero. Now these are creatures that are not in the game yet, that they are yet to come, and that goes from creatures that look like prehistoric crocodiles to the infamous horrifying Shadow Leviathan. Alright, so just sit back, relax, grab your popcorn and enjoy the show. Now, at number 5 is the Cryptosuco. Now, first look at this creature kind of tells me that this dude is going to be aggressive. The fact that he does swim like an otter and he does have webbed feet and a webbed tail kind of hints that he is going to be very quick. Maybe as fast as a stalker, maybe faster, I don't know. But if you ever seen a otter swim before, then you know that they are very fast and very agile. Now, his mouth kind of looks like that of a chelicerae, which is kind of scary. I mean, on a smaller scale, he's not going to grab you, he's not going to do all of that, but he looks like he's going to do a whole lot of damage. As to behavior, it doesn't really specify what behavior he's going to have, but they say don't judge a book by the cover, and yes, I'm judging this book by its cover. The dude looks scary, he's going to be aggressive. I can put all my money down on that. So if you run into this guy in the water, then yeah, my best advice would be to just run. Coming in at number 4 is the king jelly. Now first look at them, they kind of just look like regular jellyfish, right? Wrong. Now take a closer look. All of these jelly creatures have a giant eyeball and they're just looking straight up. What are they looking at? I have no idea. There's not too much info on this on the Subnautica wiki. I can't tell if they're aggressive or if they are docile, kind of like the reefbacks, that they kind of minded their own business. So everything I do say is all speculation. Maybe the tentacles on the bottom, maybe they'll do you harm if you come close to them, maybe they'll sting you, take a little bit of health away, but I do not know. I can't tell if those are fish inside the lens of the eyeballs, if they get trapped in there, or if you can swim inside that lens that's covering the eye. But either way, they are creepy to look at. They are giant eyeballs, and if you notice, and I turn this picture 90 degrees, then they do look like if they are the whole eyeball system. You know what I mean? Like if you popped your eyeball out, this is what you will probably see. Kind of like if they were eyeballs to like a giant freaking creature that was roaming around and died and it took a life of their own. But yeah, they are creepy looking. They're very interesting and there's not much known about them, but they are supposed to be in the game. So again, these are the king jelly and I'm excited to see them in the game. Moving on to number 3 on the list is the Kite Wing, a potent predator. The Kite Wing uses its large talons to seize prey and carry it back to its nest. He's probably gonna pick you up and take you to his babies and they're gonna eat you up. But this is gonna be our first aerial predator. We have not had an enemy or a predator that we had to look out coming from the sky, which is kind of exciting to be honest. Being that this game is gonna have a lot of land play, we do have the snow stalkers which are on land, and now we also have the Kite Wing, which will be another predator that we will have to look out for. Now don't be fooled by this picture right here. It looks like it's huge. This is not a picture to scale, but if you look at the bottom right hand corner, it does show you a scale as to how big it is compared to you. Now if you look at it, it does look like its claws are pretty freaking big enough to carry you in one of them really if they wanted to. And like I said, they will be taking you back to the nest and probably feeding you to the babies. Again, that's speculation, that's me talking crap, but that would be actually pretty cool. I would love to see an animation of little kite wings just eating me till I die. Yeah, that was kind of dark, but I mean, it would be pretty cool to just see how they would grab you and how you would travel in the air. I'm pretty excited to see this creature in the game and to see how it interacts with the environment. I mean, overall, it does look pretty cool. It is a predator and it is going to be an enemy, so it is going to be something that we are going to have to look out for. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 2 is the Vent Garden, which is basically its own biome all in itself. I'm gonna read what it says in the Subnautica wiki word for word, and then I'll give you guys my thought about it. It does say, as to the appearance, the Vent Garden's main body is round and has a petal-like set of blue and yellow patterned frills on top of it. The bottom of the body seems to have an opening that is sealed shut by a cone-shaped set of flaps when swimming, and opens when the organism is above a thermal vent. From the base of the body, 7 long ciliated tentacles extend downwards. Between each pair of tentacles is a glowing yellow circle, the nature of which are unknown. On the top of the body, a huge hollow and transparent bell is attached, In the center of the body within the bell, a large red plant resembling seaweed can be seen. Directly above this and attached to the top of the bell is a large cone-shaped structure that emits a bright cyan glow at night. From the base of the bell, 6 long branches protrude and curve upwards, each with multiple plateaus attached, which provide surfaces for flora to grow within the bell. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I think about this. I think that there are gonna be very rare or maybe plants or fruit that are gonna be in there that you can't get nowhere else. If you run into one of these, you should be able to swim into it as long as it's anchored above a thermal vent. Now, like I said, the thing looks beautiful. You can tell that it's huge. I don't know if they're gonna be all over the place or if they're gonna be very scarcely placed. I don't see this being all over the place. It'll probably only be found in one place on the map, and you will have to travel there, probably somewhere pretty deep. If there are thermal vents, I am gonna assume that it's gonna be probably in the deepest of the deepest. And you probably will be able to get the sweetest of the fruits and the rarest of the flora in the vent garden. I cannot wait to see this in the game. If there's one thing besides the Shadow Leviathan that I would love to see in the game, is this as soon as possible. So if you are excited for the vent garden, please comment down below and let me know that you are hyped for the vent garden to come into the game. Hopefully we'll get to see it soon in one of the upcoming updates. Now, number 1 on the list, of course everybody knows, is the Shadow Leviathan. The Shadow Leviathan has an elongated black body with smooth skin and a pair of rows of 37 small red dots running from the neck to just before the tip of the tail. Before each row is a shorter row of 7 circular holes that only runs down the neck. The head is composed of a triangular shield with 3 pairs of small D-shaped red eyes with large black pupils, the pair closer to the middle being smaller than the rest. A long vertical slit lined with translucent blue teeth comprises the mouth. Directly below the mouth is a transparent sac in which recently consumed prey is stored. That is creepy as hell. 9 pairs of large limb-like clawed mandibles run down the sides of the mouth, with the bottom pair being angled downwards to better grasp larger prey items. The 7 upper pairs of grasps have teeth along the inside edge. 4 more pairs of these appendages can be seen down the body, decreasing in size as they get closer to the tail, to the point that the final pair are little more than a small spine. This gives the impression that these grasping appendages once served as legs in a distant ancestor, but have since been repurposed into the current form. So basically it evolved. It might have been a land animal at one time. If you look at the body, it kind of has like a centipede kind of vibe. It's one of those creatures that you can't really classify. It does have a tail of a squid, it does have the legs of a centipede, and it has the, I don't know, the head of the Titanic. Who freaking knows? But this thing is scary as hell. Everybody's waiting for it. It should be coming into the game pretty soon, because I do have some screenshots of it in game. Yes, by the developers on the testing stage. So hopefully we should be able to spawn it real quick. These are a few images of the Shadow Leviathan in the game. And as you can see the bottom fluorescent part is freaking scary. It looks like it'll attack you maybe from above, and like, just imagine looking up and seeing this thing coming down at you with those 6 eyes and those mandibles just opening up, and then you're able to see what it just ate because it has that translucent sac under it. Ah man, yo, I'll tell you this much: if you have oceanophobia, I made that word up by the way, it is fear of the ocean that I made up. There is a word for it, I'm not gonna Google it right now, but if you do have that fear of the ocean, then this is just going to add to it. It might make you scared to go inside pools, who knows? But the Shadow Leviathan is the most anticipated creature in Subnautica Below Zero right now. It is to replace the Reaper Leviathan. This thing is probably going to be huge. It's going to be enormous. So again, like I said, everybody's waiting for it, and hopefully we should see it in the game soon. As soon as it comes in the game, you best believe that I'll be the first one to have that video out. Alright, so anyway, those are the 5 most horrifying creatures coming to Subnautica Below Zero. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe. If you've been here before, you're a friend of the channel, definitely smash that like button. It helps me out a whole lot more than you will ever know. Alright, anyway, like always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, peace.